All right, check it out. We are here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
And we're getting ready to talk sports. Just did a 5 minutes with friends with my brother, Jay Graffam.
Yep.
But we're switching. I'm going to call you Coach Graffam.
Coach Graffam, that works.
Coach Graffam here. We're going to be doing bold predictions about the 4 major sports.
Let's do it.
Or the 3 major sports and hockey.
And hockey.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, bold predictions, where should we start? Because, I mean, sports is pretty big. We spend a lot of time chatting about it, texting about it.
We do. We're in the middle of the baseball season now.
Want to go baseball?
So we can start baseball since it's actually current, and then we're just talking future stuff for next year's basketball, football.
Okay, so we'll go football. Bold prediction for the rest of the year.
Football,
baseball.
Okay, all right.
What do you think?
Whew, man. Okay, so I'm loving right now as a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
What's happening in the American League?
Yeah.
And it's really fun to watch the Yankees and the Red Sox go back and forth by
game
percentage points because their games are a little off, so it's always percentage points.
Game and a half game, jumping up.
And it's back and forth. Neither one really has the advantage over the other. I think when it comes down to, they play each other.
Yeah.
This week.
There'll be a couple series left this year.
But I'm just saying, we play each other this week and we crushed them.
Yep.
And then the next night they came out and crushed us.
Crushed us.
And so I think that's really how it's going. And if you look at them, it's who's on the mound.
Right.
I think our guys are hitting really well right now.
Yeah.
The Yankees have better hitters. That come playoff time, if our guys aren't still hitting the way they are now, the Yankees will be able to put up more runs, but we have better starting pitching.
Right.
Our bullpen isn't the best. We have a great closer.
Yeah.
But starting pitching-wise, we have a better starting pitching unit than they do.
Absolutely.
And so, like, this week, Sale's on the mound, we whoop them 11-0.
Right.
Like,
it just depends out there. And
Yeah. So it just depends on who's on the mound.
Yeah.
And then are our guys still hitting at the end of the year the way they hit for the first half of the year? Because I'm not sure there's a whole lot of history that says they will.
Right. If we can have 2 or 3 guys that are hot going into the right time of the year.
Yep.
And so then this is the bold prediction. Then it may not be too bold. Who wins the AL East?
Well, I definitely think it have to do the playoff.
Okay.
Right. I mean.
Okay.
You have to play in. One of them's gonna have to play in.
Okay.
Because one of them's gonna. I mean.
There's gonna be wild
We're gonna be 1 and 2.
Right, but there's gonna be a wild card and there's gonna be the division champ.
I mean, I gotta go with the Red Sox to be the division champ.
But you don't have to be the division champ to move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can get the wild card and go.
Well, I mean, I gotta pick my boys. My boys, they're gonna stay hot. Our pitching's gonna keep dominating. We're gonna keep winning.
So our bold predictions are basically gonna be New England sports.
Yes.
So anything in the NL we can talk about? I mean, there's some good squads out there.
There are, but
Brewers are. Right now, they're doing it. Every year, I feel like they're doing it for so long.
But they don't finish.
They got the Cubs and the Cardinals right there with them.
Right.
But Brewers are doing it right now.
They are.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. It feels like it's always the Cardinals, though.
Yeah. Hopefully they get there. Yeah. I'm a Cardinals fan. They're going to get there. Best first base coach in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, I hear he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. So, all right, jumping on from baseball then. Okay. We'll go. Let's go football because there's training camps. Things are going on. Deals are taking place. What's going on?
Sure.
NFL. Brady's 52 now?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Do they? Okay, so what happens then?
Listen, wheel him out there in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Stand him up behind the center.
Yeah.
And give him 4 guys no one's ever heard of to throw to.
Exactly.
And he'll be fine.
Go.
Okay?
Yeah.
He'll be fine. What's up, buddy?
So let's talk someone other than Patriots.
Okay.
You got Eagles won it all this year.
They did, and they'll be good again this year, but they're not coming back. They're not going to do it again.
All right, what about Falcons? Falcons, they seem like the team that's...
The Falcons are going to do what the Falcons always do.
Okay.
They're going to look really good to everybody on paper.
Everyone on paper, yeah.
And then when it comes time, they're just not going to be capable.
Okay, well, we got to jump over to America's team. Is that real? Is that a real thing?
No, it's not a real thing. It's not. Sure, America's real team, before I was born. That's great.
Exactly.
There you go, America.
Yeah.
Great.
All of your current players were not alive the last time you won a Super Bowl.
That's right. So
talking about the Cowboys, what do you see from them? It's more of the same?
I think it's going to be Dink and Dak.
Okay.
They're going to throw the ball 6 yards at a time.
Right.
Even Brady will outthrow him in distance, and everybody that's what everyone makes fun of Brady for.
Right.
He just throws these little short routes, but he'll have 10 or 15 more 20-plus yard throws than Dak.
So maybe our bold prediction: do the Cowboys make the playoffs?
No.
They don't make it?
No, they don't, because they've got the Eagles, who are clearly better.
Right.
And somehow, no matter what the Giants have on the field, they're better than the Cowboys.
I feel like the Giants are trying to go all in one last hoorah.
Yeah.
And so
they're not going to beat both those teams out in their division.
Okay. And so that's what the NFL is going to look like.
Yep.
How's this end at the Patriots? Because it's going to come to an end, and it could get ugly. Does Belichick retire? Brady retire at the same time? Do they duke it out right there at Met Field? I mean, what happens?
Man, that's a tough one.
It is.
Because as a Patriots fan, you don't even want to...
I'm going to grab some tissues.
You don't even want to think about...
But it's a reality.
The reality that Tom Brady...
And everyone else in the world can't wait.
They can't wait.
For it to implode.
I don't even want to imagine a world without Tom Brady.
Right.
Especially now that Garoppolo's gone. So that was a dumb move.
Does Brady die on the field? I mean, what happens?
No, I think he finishes this year. Okay. And if you look at before this offseason, he was like, I'll play forever!
And now he's like...
But if you watch him and what he's been doing this offseason...
Yeah.
Connor, you want to get in on this?
Yeah.
We're talking sports. If you have watched this offseason, it's like his summer of fun.
Right. Oh, yeah.
He's usually always working out, and now he's on the beach. He's traveling the world. Yeah. He's got his kids.
Yeah.
He's sighting bears.
Yeah, he's got more money than he'll ever need in his life.
And he's having fun, and now his interviews are like, I see the end coming.
Right.
And I think he's just finally in his life to the point where he is enjoying his offseason more than...
So he's
enjoying the thought of going back to the grind.
Right.
I think when the season starts...
Oh, he's going to be watching film?
Yeah, he's Tom Terrific. He's all in. Yeah. But it's this offseason where all of a sudden he's not thinking about football, and I think he's starting to like it.
Yeah.
And so if they do really well this year but don't win, he probably comes back for another one.
I think okay.
If they just don't even... If they fall apart for some reason this year, I think he's done.
If they win it all,
he's done.
He pulls a Manning, rides off.
So they're going to have to go... They're going to have to either get to Super Bowl and lose...
Yep.
Or they're going to have to get to the AFC Championship and lose a really tough match.
For him to come back.
For him to come back for another season.
Okay. So we're going to leave football there.
And when Tom retires, I think Bill tries 1 year without him.
Really?
Because he's that competitive of a person.
Just to see, yeah, okay.
And it's not going to work.
Right.
And he's going to quit because he's going to realize at that point, yes, I'm the greatest ever, but if I have 4 losing seasons at the end of my career, it's going to hurt me.
Okay. That's true. So we'll see what happens. Those kind of
That's
bold.
my prediction.
Right. We're going to do hockey just to get it out of the way because we said we'd do 4. Here's my bold prediction for hockey. Come the second round of the playoffs, you find out you have a ton of friends on Facebook who are huge hockey fans.
Yes. Is that bold though?
Well, no. I mean, that's what happens to me.
Yes.
So that's hockey. I would watch it honestly if I had the outdoor channel. And wherever they show hockey on TV, if I had that channel, I'd watch it.
Yes.
I don't have those channels. I don't know.
I will watch several minutes of playoffs.
Yeah.
And talk about how much I love playoff hockey.
I will if they're on a channel I own.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, if it's not the Bruins,
and
I don't care, I'll watch a few minutes, and then I'll be like, when I'm talking with buddies at work, I'll be like, I love playoff hockey. That's the only, I don't care about the regular season, but playoff hockey's so good. But I'm really going to watch like 7 minutes of playoff hockey this year. Yeah. Unless the Bruins happen to be on one of those channels I have.
And then we'll do it. Okay, so hockey's done. All right, so basketball really is left. Yeah. NBA, there's a lot going on.
Oh, it's so fun right now.
I enjoy off-season basketball almost more than regular season any other sport.
The last 2 to 3 years.
Right. I'll let you go somewhere else with that, please.
The last few years.
Yeah.
Like, nobody even knew what the Summer League was.
No.
And now everyone's watching. It's on primetime ESPN now.
Yep.
And we started watching and texting about it, like probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're like, this is cool.
This Summer League thing is pretty cool.
Well, we're trying to watch Jaylen Brown, and we're seeing these guys we're picking up. And
And then last year, watching Tatum and Brown dominate Summer League was a blast. And then trying to figure out what shoes he's going to wear.
Well, let's do this then. Let's jump. We'll leave our New England sports for a little later on.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so Lakers just got LeBron. Right?
They did. They got LeBron.
They still got a young core. What happens there? Do they grab another guy? What happens? What do you think? Bold prediction. Lakers started the season. What's it look like?
I don't think there's anyone left for them to get. I don't think they're getting Kawhi this year.
Just because.
And it wouldn't be worth it to spend a bunch on him if he's already said he's coming next year.
Right.
And he actually shows up.
Get him for free next year.
Or not free.
All right, well, no.
But you don't have to give anything
Give up pieces,
You give up what you want at that point. You're like, okay, we don't need you anymore because we want your $6 million a year to go along with this other guy we don't want $8 million.
You're injured, but we're not going to tell anyone. We'll get rid of you.
Yes.
Those types of things.
Yeah. So this year, they will make the playoffs.
Right.
Because
LeBron's making the playoffs.
Yeah, I think this team, it reminds me of Cleveland.
Right.
They're lacking a J.R. Smith, which makes them better.
Yes.
Than Cleveland. So, like, if you take J.R. Smith off the team, Cleveland's better.
So does anyone from Cleveland show up in L.A.? No one.
No, Bron's done. I think he cut ties.
He's cutting them?
Look, he's running the team now.
That's true.
Magic's not running this team anymore.
No.
LeBron's running the team.
Yep.
Okay? Luke Walton isn't coaching the team. LeBron's coaching the team.
Yep.
And he's not bringing in Not even his boy Tristan, which he got a huge contract for, which is actually what probably destroyed his chances of having another championship, is because he fought so hard for all this money to go to his buddies instead of to actually good basketball players.
Okay, so Lakers make the playoffs, nothing more. What else happens?
They make the playoffs. They're done in the first or second round. I don't think they're going beyond that with this current team.
In the state of the West.
Right. Yes.
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 So the West is not the East.
So second round bump.
LeBron's been the king of the very weak East for the last decade.
Yes, he has.
Okay, but it has not transferred over to the West very often for him.
No,
and so
it's not going to this year either.
So who does the new West All-Star team, also known as the Warriors?
Yeah, I mean,
they just clean house again, or is it close?
Yeah, because when Boogie returns,
are there any Game 7s? Anything? I mean, what?
No, because when Boogie returns, they're ridiculous.
Okay.
At that point,
Rockets, what do? Do they stay healthy? Do they implode? Do they big dog eat? I mean, what happens with the Rockets?
I think the Rockets kind of do what they did this year, except they're not going to be as good against the Warriors in the playoffs as they were this year.
Okay.
I mean, they almost beat the Warriors this year. Yeah. They almost pushed them.
They did. They were a hamstring away.
They were a hamstring away.
Really from
a finals win, really, because they weren't going to lose to Cleveland either.
No.
They were going to sweep Cleveland too. But if you look at the team, they're not. I don't think they're getting anyone that's going to make them any much more amazing.
Right.
And Harden's going to be a year crazier as an individual. Now he got his MVP, and he's just going to. His beard's going to get longer. It's going to get in the way.
Less defense, more shots. More ISO ball.
That's it. That's what he's going to do now.
Okay.
And Chris Paul is a year older and a hamstring less.
Yeah.
So,
Chris Paul, does he get hurt every year in the playoffs?
Yeah, he gets hurt every year.
Okay.
And now he's a year older.
Right.
And hamstrings don't heal easy.
No, not.
And so he's already down a hamstring.
Okay.
He's only got one to spare.
Yeah.
And he's going to use a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they rest him like half the year,
it's not.
I just don't see them returning to even what they were last year. I think they'll be a slightly less good version of what they were this year.
Okay, so that's the West.
Yep.
I mean, you still got OKC, you've got Westbrook.
Yep. I think OKC.
All that.
I mean, you tell me what you think on this too. I think OKC is pretty much what they were last year.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly better.
Maybe.
And the only reason is because now Paul George is there for another year, and he's now permanent there.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a one-year rental.
Yeah.
And if they ever get this guy,
done.
It's over.
Well, Oliver, who's your favorite basketball team?
What's basketball team?
Do you ever watch basketball on TV? What's your favorite team?
Like kind of.
What color? What color team? Do you remember?
Bears.
Okay.
The Bears.
Where bold prediction is Oliver doesn't know anything about basketball.
That's right.
But he likes the green team because they always drop a plan. That's what he said.
They do drop a plan.
He told me he likes the green team because they always have a plan.
But
Don't leave me hanging.
I like the bear team.
You leave me hanging.
There it is. Team? Okay. So, all right. So we'll go over to the East. It's obviously, it's now, who does it belong to?
Oh, it belongs to the Celtics.
Okay, we got this. Yeah, because they did just...
Sixers aren't going to get any better. I'm sorry. They'll be, I guess, a year older. So
more mature, a little better, yeah.
But the Celtics are just as young, if not actually younger, than the Sixers are.
Yep.
And they're going to be better too. And their pieces, in my opinion, are better than.
Right.
Well, they already proved this year that their pieces are better than the Sixers.
And
pieces.
coaching is.
And coaching is a factor.
Yep.
So Tatum's going to be the best player on the floor.
Right.
In most of the games he plays in the East.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest. In most of them, not every.
Yep.
Most of the games he plays in the East, Tatum's going to be the best player on the floor. And that includes when they play the 76ers.
Okay. So Sixers, they're young. My biggest fear this offseason was that LeBron would end up on the Sixers. Because I thought he's not going to the West.
Right.
And if he stays in the East, where do you go? And I don't see him being a Celtic.
Uh-huh.
I thought he's going to go to the Sixers, and then and he may still hold on to the East for one more year.
Yes.
But now that he's gone, it's obviously the Celtics.
Yeah.
Sixers. I mean, you got Pacers, Toronto. They're always going to be the Pacers in Toronto. They're always going to be.
Yeah, they're going to be good in the regular season.
And they're going to fizzle out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Celtics on the East now for a couple of years, you think?
Yeah, because they've got
picks.
They've got picks, and they've got guys that are been in the league between 1 and 3 years. Like they're just going to keep getting better.
Yeah.
And they've got the coach of the year who can't win coach of the year.
One day they'll give it to him. Once he's earned something in their eyes.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Hey, let's give it to the guys who get fired every year.
All right, so biggest bold prediction then, we'll just end with, how's the year end in the NBA?
Okay, it ends with the Celtics, Warriors.
Okay.
Finals.
Okay.
And the Celtics win.
Yeah?
No, not win the finals.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. This is bold.
No.
1 game? Or is it
2 games.
So 6-game series?
6-game series.
They win 2 at home?
They take 2 at home.
Okay.
They don't get any on the road.
No, they haven't got any on the road since 2010.
Yeah.
So
that's true. No.
All right, so there's our bold predictions, aka New England sports fanatics.
That's right.
So, but
it's good to be a New England fan.
It is.
It has been good to be a New England fan since the turn of the century.
It really has been. If you stack them up with any other area of the country, it's good to be. So we are 15 minutes in.
Nice.
Last minute, just tell me what it's like to be a coach now. Coach Graffam is here coaching baseball.
I do. I coach middle school baseball.
Okay.
And
give me a minute on the life of a middle school baseball coach.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you teach all day.
Yeah.
And then you've got to immediately get ready and get out onto the field for the next 2 hours.
Right.
With 16 7th and 8th graders
who have been in school all day. And they just want to play the games.
That's it. They want to. They don't want to take anything seriously.
Until
a few of them do. The 7th graders do.
Okay.
Because they think they have to earn their spot.
They're taking the spot.
The 8th graders are, well, I'm a returning player and I've got my spot. I'm an 8th grader.
Yeah.
And they don't want to take anything seriously.
Yeah.
And they know more about baseball than you do.
Obviously.
Even though you have played many years.
Even though your kids are older than
and they're 13 and 14 years old. Yeah.
Probably the best thing about it is buckets of money, right?
Oh man, you should see the paycheck for coaching middle school football.
And baseball.
I mean baseball.
Yeah.
I'm associate coach for football.
Oh, okay.
I'm an
so
assistant.
You're on the staff there.
So on the staff.
Yeah.
So when you combine the two salaries for 2 full seasons of coaching middle school, that's awesome. Yeah. But baseball, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I can't stop thinking baseball in season.
No.
We started using the Game Changer app.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
I'm not a middle
school
baseball coach.
You're not a coach and your son doesn't play.
Right. He does like the Bears, though.
When
we're talking NBA.
When we're talking NBA, the Bears are it. So my youngest son plays travel baseball.
Okay.
And so we found this thing. It's called Game Changer. It's an app.
Okay.
And you do it on an iPad or an iPhone.
Yeah.
And I guess you could do Android too if you wanted. But it keeps live. It's the book, but online, and it puts it out live for people that follow the game. It's like watching Gamecast.
Okay.
Of any team that's being kept.
Okay.
And it keeps the stats for the whole year computerized.
Wow.
And so I literally come home after every game.
And look at stats.
And for hours, pour through every stat of the game.
It's like 12-year-old boys?
Of 12 to 14-year-old kids.
Awesome.
And I'm making lineups and scrapping lineups and making new lineups and scrapping new lineups. And I'm just trying to figure out whatever I can do to place them in the best position so that we can win.
Awesome.
And it's a blast.
Oh, yeah.
But it's stressful, only because I'm so competitive. I want to win more than they do.
Yeah. I remember losing sleep over coaching middle school basketball.
Yes,
and then I thought, I don't need to do this. I don't need to lose sleep over this. But anyway, you just got inside of the mind of Coach Graffam. We're going to I got a podcast I'm starting in September.
Yes.
We're going to talk baseball.
Yes, we are.
We're going to talk sports other than New England.
Yeah.
A couple times a month on that. You'll see when it comes out.
We'll cover it all.
So until then, like this, comment on it, share it. Try to talk trash in the comments if you'd like.
Go for it.
But
if your city can't back it up, I'd stay quiet.
So just type it out, delete it, keep it in your head.
That's right. Keep it to yourself.
Like this, share it, subscribe so you can catch the next thing we're doing. And we'll be back sometime with another video.
All right. See ya.